السلام عليكم.
Hello. وعليكم السلام.
How are you, Mr. Kareem?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Fine, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much. Okay, are you ready to complete the session?
Yeah.
Okay, so just a quick revision. If you remember from yesterday, I'll ask you some questions, okay? Ready?
Okay.
يعني
I
try.
didn't revise, but I will try with you.
Yes, just try. Okay. Okay, Mr. Kareem. Now, what do you do? What do you say if you want to order food in a restaurant?
Could I have?
Yes, if you want to order food in a restaurant.
Could I have a menu? Could I have menu, please?
Yes, good. Could I have the menu, please? Or could I see the menu, please? Okay. If you have special needs or dietary needs, what do you say?
Special. I have.
Is this
meal special?
no, if you had dietary needs, you remember what are the dietary needs? Like what?
Yeah.
Such as who?
Such dietary such as
Vegetarians, vegans, Muslims.
okay. Yeah. This dietarian?
Yes, dietary needs. So if
Dietary
you are a
needs.
vegetarian, for example, what will you ask when you enter the restaurant?
I have vegetarian food.
Is this dish suitable for vegetarian? Is this dish suitable for vegetarian? Okay. Okay. Once you arrive at a restaurant, if you book the table, what will you say? If you have already booked the table before, what will you say?
Hello, I have booked a table for two person, two people.
Okay, 2 people. Okay, bravo. And if you haven't booked the table,
Do you have a table?
yes, for whatever persons and free. Hello, do you have a free table or do you have a table for 2 people free? طب وخدنا expression كده في conversation. Do you remember
Fit
it?
us in.
Yes, excellent. Bravo. We haven't booked the table. Could you fit us in? Bravo. Okay. Now you are ready to order. Okay. What will you tell the waiter or the one who serves you if you are ready to order?
Ready? I would like to order now.
Please, bravo, excellent. I would
Please.
like to order now, please, bravo. Or we are ready to order. Okay, good. And we took when you want to place your order, means you will tell the waiter what will you eat. Placing your order. What will you say?
Placing.
Your order.
I would like.
Yes.
I would like a glass of water.
Yes, I would like a glass of water, please. Or I would like, and you say your order, or name your order. I would like grilled chicken with basmati. Or could I have, you start your question with could I have or I would like to. Okay, Mr. Karim?
Okay.
Okay. Now you faced a problem in the restaurant. For example, you were given the wrong order or the wrong food. What will you say?
Uh, Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't order.
Yes,
I didn't order this.
bravo. Sorry, excuse me, I didn't order this. Or,
Or I am sorry. I think. I think this is someone else meal.
yes, bravo. Okay, طب if the food is not hot enough, if the food is not hot enough,
Uh, you need. Excuse me. I need more bit the food.
heat up, heat up.
Heat
Uh,
heat up.
yes, could you heat up the food, please? Or could you heat up a bit more?
وقبل أنا بس هذه أمر هو موجود بس هذه أرميه خلاص هذه ما عايزه هو.
Give me 1 minute. Please.
Okay.
I am sorry.
It's okay, Mr. Karim. Okay, no problem. Could you heat up the food, please? Or could you heat it up a bit more, please? Okay. Now you finished your meal and you want to thank the waiter or the people who served you. You will say your opinion about the food. What will you say?
That was delicious.
Mm-hmm. That was delicious, or
Thank you. That was lovely. That was great.
yes,
Greatly.
excellent. Great, thank you.
Great.
Oh. And you want to pay for the meal?
Could we have the bill, please?
Yes, and if you
Uh,
don't have cash,
can 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 could I pay you? Could I pay by credit card?
yes, excellent, bravo. And if you want to keep him some money
Keep the
or
change.
keep the change, yes, that's great, Mr. Karim. Okay, so you still remember, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's complete our session.
Okay.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take the new vocabulary. We have already explained them yesterday during the conversation. Just we will revise the meanings.
Okay.
Yes. Could you read, please?
To book, to make a reservation,
Yes.
set menu, a list of dishes you can order together, such as a main meal,
Yes.
starter, starter, dessert
Dessert.
for a set price. Dessert,
Set menu. Set menu. A list of dishes you can order together. What, for example, the main meal with the starter and the dessert, all for a set price, means for a fixed price. The main dish or the main course, and it includes, for example, the main dish or the main meal and the starter and the dessert. We call it set menu. Why? Because the price is already written, fixed in the menu. You got the meaning?
okay.
Okay. Continue.
Today's special.
Special.
Today's special extra dishes cooked on the day, which are not on the main menu.
Yeah. Only the dish for today or today's
Yeah.
dish. Extra dishes cooked on the day, which are not in the set menu or the main menu. Just read this word, Mr. Karim. Read this one.
Extra,
Extra.
extra, extra,
Yes. No, don't add
extra,
extra. Yes, don't add E after the K sound. Extra.
extra.
Again.
Extra dishes.
Not extra. Extra.
Extra,
Yes, this is correct. Extra. Bro. Okay.
extra,
Yes. Extra
extra,
dishes. Yes, that's
extra
right.
dishes.
Extra.
Extra dishes cooked on the day, which are not on the main menu.
Yes. Okay. The second one.
Make up your mind to decide.
Yes. And if you didn't decide, what will you say? If you didn't decide.
Uh, don't make up your mind.
I didn't make up my mind.
I didn't I didn't make up my mind.
Yes, this if you didn't decide. Okay, good. Ah, vegetarian.
Vegetarian, a person who does not eat meat for health or religious religious reasons,
Mm-hmm.
or because they want to avoid being cruel to animals.
Being,
Being
yeah, cruel to animals. A person who doesn't eat meat.
cruel, cruel, cruel,
Yes, cruel means not kind or tough or hard. Cruel, the opposite of kind. قاسي.
cruel. Okay.
Yes. They have their own reasons why they don't eat meat, either for health problems or health reasons or religious reasons, or they do not want to be cruel to animals. They consider it some kind of being bad or towards animal when you slaughter them. Slaughter means يعني يذبح and eat their meat. So again, read this word, Mr. Karim.
This word cruel.
Cruel, yes. The meaning is clear for you, vegetarian?
Yeah.
Okay, continue. What's this word?
Beverage.
Bravo. Beverage. Excellent.
Beverage, a drink of any type.
Yes. A drink of any type or any kind. Correct. Continue.
Cutlery,
Yes. Cutlery.
knives. What?
Knives what?
Cutlery, so, yeah.
Yes, correct pronunciation. Bravo. Yes. What is
Knives, forks, and spoons.
spoons, forks.
Spoons, forks.
Yes. And
Knife, singular for knife, F instead of V. Yeah?
yes, excellent. The singular F, bravo. Excellent.
Yeah.
When you change it to plural, you change it to V. Yes,
Yeah.
excellent. So, knives, forks, and spoons. This is the cutlery.
Knives, forks, and spoons.
Bravo. Yes. What's this word?
Napkin.
Yes. Napkin.
A closed or folded piece of soft paper that you use to mop up spilled food.
Yeah, what does it mean? Napkin. A cloth or folded piece of soft paper. A cloth, do you know the meaning of cloth?
Cloth?
Yes, not
No.
clothes. Cloth.
A cloth? No, not meaning.
Cloth means قماش القماش. A cloth.
Yeah.
القماش. Okay, so your t-shirt is made of cotton, for example. So cotton, this is the material, which is cloth, قماش, قطعة قماش. Or folded piece of soft paper. Soft paper. What does it mean, folded?
Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
I will write the words.
Okay.
Close.
مش كل مرة عايز عليك يا حبيبي.
Folded. What meaning folded?
For example, if you have, what do you do after you wash your shirt or t-shirt? You do what before you put it inside the closet? What do? You fold it, right? You fold your t-shirt to put it inside the closet. So you got the meaning of folded, and this is a folded piece of cloth. Means what? متطبقة يعني, fold. Or a folded piece of paper. When you have a paper and you put the two sides upon each other, one paper, so you folded the paper. يعني طبقتها.
Yeah.
You got the meaning? Yes. I fold the paper or the letter, for example, to put it inside the envelope. I fold the letter to put it inside the envelope. So I fold my clothes to put it inside the closet. So it could be some restaurants, when you go to the restaurant, some restaurants, they put napkins made of cloth, and others put napkins made of soft paper, not cloth, soft paper. And it's very big. It's used for what? To mop up. Mop up means to clean. Split food. Mop up means clean. The split food, the food which has fallen when you were eating. The food split food, the food that has fallen down while you were eating. If you spilled some juice, water, food, this is a split food. You mop up with
Okay.
the napkin. You got the meanings?
Yes.
Okay, could you read again the napkin, please?
Napkin, a cloth or folded piece of soft paper that you use to mop up split
Mm-hmm.
food.
Yes, good. Starter,
The first course starter, the
mm-hmm.
first course of a meal,
Yes.
small portion,
Portions,
portions,
amount, small amount. Portion means part, so it comes in small amounts. Comes in small amounts because it's just a starter, not the main dish.
portion,
Means part, small parts or
part,
small
part,
amount.
but part, part, B-A-R-T,
Yes, part. So small portions here because you're talking about portion means part. But here because you're talking about food, so you will say small amounts. Small amounts. Portion means amount or means part.
okay.
Yes. This starter could be what or what?
S- second.
Mm-hmm.
Portion of food served either hot or cold,
Cold. Yeah. This starter could be
cold.
hot, like soup, for example, or cold, any type of salad, for example. This is the starter. And we
Main
have
course,
main course. Yes. What's the main
the
course?
main part of a meal.
Yeah, the main part of a meal. Good. Side dish.
Side dish, a small portion of food, typically bread, salad, or vegetables, and sauce that
Yes,
you
and
eat
sauce.
with the main meal.
Yeah. So side dish, a small portion of food. Again, a small amount of food. Typically bread, such as bread, salad. In the main dish or the main course, sometimes bread is not included or salad is not included. So you order it as a side dish. Fries, for example, you would order it as a side dish. Or vegetables in sauce that you eat with the main meal. Mainly they offer you sauce with the side dish. Yeah, clear for you the side dish, Mr. Karim?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and we have,
Dessert.
no, again, say it again.
Dessert.
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 Yes.
Dessert.
Yes.
Dessert.
Dessert. Dessert.
A sweet a sweet dish such as a cake, pudding, or ice cream. What meaning pudding?
Pudding. Something like anything which is يعني like cream caramel. Anything which is mixed together كده بيكون soft. Pudding. Pudding. Like cream caramel. Pudding. Okay. Such as cake, pudding, or ice cream. These are types of desserts. Clear? You got the meaning?
Okay.
Okay. Then we have
halal dishes that Muslims can eat.
yes, only for Muslims, the dishes that Muslims can eat. Then we have tip.
Tip, a small sum of money, often given to restaurant staff for good service.
Tips, the tips. When you keep
Tips.
the change for the staff, so you give them kind of tips. Or if you don't have a change, you put for him money as tips for the whole staff. Okay, so it comes in, of course, a small sum of money. A small sum of money given to the restaurant staff for the good service. Could you read this word, please?
Tip, a small sum of money, often given to restaurant staff for good service.
Yeah, staff. Because we took the word
Staff.
stuff before. Do you remember the word stuff with the U instead of the A?
Staff.
This is staff. And we have stuff, which are group of things. Group of things. You remember we took it before. Stuff.
Yeah.
You remember it?
Moving in.
Yes. When they were moving in, they were collecting
Arrange
their
stuff. Collecting and arrange stuff.
their stuff. Excellent. But this is staff means the members
Staff.
who are working in the same place. Staff, yes. Okay. Got the meaning? All the vocabulary are clear? Mr. Karim, you need anything in the vocabulary?
No, thank you.
Okay. Let's take the types of meals. Sure, you know some of them. Tell me what are the types or the kinds of meals that you know.
Types of meals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you know?
I know type.
Types means kinds of the meals that you eat during the whole day.
Yeah.
What?
Need
Names
need
only, names.
tool names.
What do you eat in the morning?
Yeah, I eat in the morning. I didn't eat anything in the morning today.
You still in the work since yesterday?
Yeah.
Why؟ شكلك بايت في المكتب من امبارح.
يعني
ربنا يقويك.
I eat beans. I eat eggs. I eat.
And you eat it in the morning, right? So what do we call this
Yeah.
meal? What's the name of this meal that you eat in the morning?
My breakfast is cheese,
Breakfast.
eggs, breakfast.
Yes, that's great. And what do you eat after you go home?
Lunch.
Lunch, yes. And what else?
Dinner.
Dinner, yes. Do you know any other meals or that's it? These are the three main meals, right? Three main meals. We have other types of meals. Let's know them together. This is the
Snacks.
first. Snacks, yes, excellent. What's the snack? When
Snacks
do you
is
eat? When do you eat it?
it's in the between breakfast and between lunch.
Between meals, yes, between meals.
Between meals.
Yes, that's a great. Bravo. Okay, so let's take the breakfast. What's the breakfast?
Breakfast is the first meal of the day, usually around 6 a.m., 9 a.m.
Yeah, this is the breakfast. First meal of the day, mainly it starts from 6 a.m. until 9 a.m. Then we have what's this meal?
Lunch or brunch?
Brunch هي حاجة between breakfast and lunch.
Okay.
لو
Brunch.
لاحظت أخدنا جزء من كلمة breakfast and the lunch. So it's
Okay.
brunch.
A meal eaten in the late morning instead of breakfast and lunch.
Yeah. Informal means here it's not a main meal. For example, if you had your breakfast at 7 o'clock, then you can, at 11 you were hungry. So you can eat brunch.
Okay.
A meal between breakfast and lunch. Okay, between breakfast and lunch. Here?
Why use
Why what?
bust bust in the verb eating?
Eaten. هو ده بنقول عليه passive. وأصل الكلمة a meal that is eaten in the late morning. اللي هو المبني للمجهول يعني. فأنا عايزة أركز على الميل. عايزة أركز هنا على المورنينج إن أنا الوقت بتاعها. مش عايزة أركز على كلمة ميل. الباسيف دايما بركز على الجزء اللي أنا إيه عايد عليه اللي هو مبني للمجهول. a meal that is eaten دي صيغة مبني للمجهول مش هعتبرها eaten past لوحدها. احنا دايما في الانفورمال في الكلام غير الرسمي ما بستخدمش الصيغة كاملة. يعني هنا في is محذوفة. a meal that is eaten. يعني عايزة أترجمها لك بالعربي اللي هي إيه a meal لأن مفيش subject. السبجكت هنا a meal that we eat in the morning دي هتبقى جملة كاملة. لكن هنا أنا عايزة أقول وجبة بتؤكل في المورنينج في الليت مورنينج. You got the idea. بس هي دي مش صيغة مش tense مش زمن. passive.
Yeah.
Okay, a meal eaten in the late morning. Clear for you the branch?
Clear.
Okay, box lunch. انت لو حابب الرولز دي ناخدها بالديتيلز بعد كده ناخدها. انت ما شاء الله عليك تقف على كل تip في الجرامر. هناخدها بس نخلص المين تنسز الاول الاسماء الرئيسيه وبعدين ندخل بقى في الحاجات الفرعيه. اوكي بوكس لانش.
بوكس لانش ولا لانش بوكس؟
box lunch box both are correct, no problem. Both expressions are correct. Box lunch means a box that includes lunch. Lunch box again a box that includes the lunch. Both are correct. You give it to your son in school or sometimes you take it with you in the work.
I listen every lunch box.
Yes, I know. We use it as lunch box. Yes, most people use it as lunch box. هنا احنا دايما لما نستخدم كده two nouns ورا بعض الاولاني بيكون adjective بيوصف الناون اللي بعديه. يعني هنا البوكس ده adjective للunch. which box? the box for the lunch. فهي both are correct, no problem. box lunch box, but we use to say it or use it as lunch box.
Okay.
يعني حتى لو حطيت اللانش في الأول برضو هتيجي اللانش هي adjective لبوكس. box for what? for lunch. No problem. Okay, so this is a box lunch or the lunch box. You take it with you in the work while you are working. You take it from home in your work, or you give it to your son in school. So it includes what? The box lunch.
A cold meal such as sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
and the fruit that is given to someone to eat later,
Mhm.
especially at a conference or meeting.
Yeah. Sometimes يعني كمان في some companies if you invite someone in a meeting or you as the group or the crew in the office, for example, the manager brings you a box lunch, a box for everyone uh, in the office. So you could take it in the conference, the meeting, you could take it from home or anything. But what's important that it only includes the cold meal, sandwiches. Cold meal means sandwiches and fruits or vegetables, carrots, cucumber, olives, for example. That's it. But you don't put, for example, cooked food or something like that. It includes sandwiches, fruits, or vegetables. Hi, could you read it again, Mr. Karim? Box lunch. Hello?
Box lunch,
Are you with
a
me?
cold meal such as
Mm-hmm.
sandwiches and the fruit that is given to someone to eat later, especially at a conference or meeting.
Yeah. Especially sandwiches. Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Again?
Sandwiches.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
Internet is good in the morning in Egypt.
Yeah, during morning صح. عشان لسه ما فيش ضغط الناس كلها بتروح والنت
أيوة.
الحمد لله. Okay. Then
يعني
we
أنا
have
امبارح أسمع الكلمة والكلمة التانية يعني إيه، أسمع النص الأولاني وممكن حرف من النص الأخير كده يعني، واللي في النص ده مفيش.
فعلا طول السيشن.
مش طول السيشن، بس يعني ايه، انا كنت بحاول برضو ايه يعني استنتج الكلام يعني احيانا يعني.
او ماي جاد. مع اني انا بقى ابدا السيشن ما بخليش حد من ولادي يفتح النت خالص عشان ما يبقى شغال على طول.
المشكله مش عند حضرتك لا، المشكله ان انتوا كلكم ان يعني انت ممكن تكوني مشتركه ب 10 جيجا انترنت واخده كده، ده بتدفعي 10 جيجا انترنت سرعه،
صح.
تمام. بس انت معاكي هو في السنترال والشركه بتخلي البول ده يعني كلكم بتخلي ال 30 مثلا كفاءه عندها البوكس
اه
ياخد 5 6، بتخليه 50،
اها، وما فيش
فكله
تقويه
بيسحب.
للشبكات صح.
مفيش، لا، فانتوا يعني انت عندك اشتراك 10 بس اوريدي اللي بيجي لك نص جيجا، مش 10 جيجا بس، فده
صح
مش
فعلا، دي
هذه
حقيقة صح.
مشكله.
هي مشكلة فعلا مع كله. احنا حاولنا حتى نغير لشركة تانية بس لقينا برضو الناس بتشتكي منها، فعلى كل فعلا شبكات. خير ان شاء الله.
Give me a second.
اوكي.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Mr. Karim, no problem.
Sorry.
Are you still at work? It seems that you are working.
Yeah, I'm still in work.
Okay. So, okay, let's continue. We have what's this?
Buffett.
Buffett, correct. Or it has another pronunciation, Buffet. Buffett or Buffet. لأن أصل الكلمة French. Buffett or Buffet.
Okay.
Okay, could you read the definition, please?
A meal at which all the food is put on a table and people go and choose what they want.
Yeah, it's like the open buffet. When you go in a restaurant or something, they make open buffet. So this is buffet means a meal at which could be a dinner or lunch, which all
Yeah.
food is presented in front of you, and you go and you fill your food by yourself as you wish or as you want. Buffet or buffet. Okay. We have this type of breakfast, which is continental breakfast. Continental breakfast. It's like the French breakfast, if you know it.
Continental breakfast, a breakfast consisting of bread and butter, coffee, coffee,
Mm.
coffee, or tea, and sometimes pastries or croissants.
Okay. طب خلينا ناخدهم كده. Read this word.
Bitter,
No, not bitter. It's you here. Huh. It's you, not A. Not E, sorry.
butter, butter,
But,
butter, butter.
yes, yes. Butter, which is زبدة يعني. Butter.
Yeah.
Okay. Or this word.
Pastries,
No. Pastries.
pastries.
Yes. Pastries. محلات الجاتوهات بتلاقيها دايما مكتوب عليها ايه؟ pastries. حلويات يعني. Pastries.
Yeah.
Croissant.
Pastries. Okay. اللي هي الحلويات. Pastries. And we have
Pastries.
pastries, butter, and we have croissant اللي هو الكرواسون. Croissant. Croissant.
Croissant.
Yes. Croissant اللي هو الكرواسون. Croissant. Croissant. اوكي، لو هي هننطقها زي الفرنش تبقى croissant، مش هنقول التي. Croissant or croissant. Okay, so this is
Croissant.
continental breakfast.
Croissant.
Yeah. Continental
Croissant.
breakfast. They call it French breakfast عامة يعني. البريكفاست اللي بيبقى بس حاجة حلويات وبعدر وبريد بنقول عليه continental breakfast. في some people they don't like to eat cheese, eggs and such stuff in breakfast, so they prefer to eat only continental breakfast.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to read the definition again, please.
A breakfast consisting of bread and butter,
No?
butter,
Yes.
butter, coffee or tea, and sometimes pastries,
Pastries.
pastries,
Yes.
pastries or croissants,
Croissant.
croissant,
Yes, croissant. عايزين برضو ايه 3 words دول again. Read this one.
butter,
Yes. And
pastries,
A با انت كده نطقتها شورت A. هي لونج A. اللونج A بنطقها A تبقى pastries.
Pastries.
Yes, that's right.
Pastries.
Pastries, correct. And
Pastries. Croissants.
croissant.
Croissant.
Yes. The continental
Croissant.
breakfast is okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have the feast. From the picture, you can guess it, the feast.
Feast.
What's
A
the feast?
large meal for a lot of people, usually in order to celebrate something.
Yeah. Something. Yeah, all right. Right. So what does it mean in Arabic, feast?
عزومة يعني. Feast.
Hmm?
Feast. A large meal for a lot of people, usually in order to celebrate sometimes.
Something, yeah. You know the meaning of celebrate?
Something. Celebrate wedding.
Someone succeeded or someone graduated. Yes, that's correct.
Graduated.
Celebrate, يحتفل. So
Okay.
it's عزيمة أو وليمة زي ما بنقول عليه. Large meal for a lot of people in order to celebrate something. Feast. Okay, Mr. Kareem?
Okay.
Then we have
Iftar.
what's this? Iftar. It's only for Muslims. Yes, in Ramadan.
A meal that is eaten by Muslims after sunset to break their fast during the month of Ramadan.
Correct. A meal that is eaten by Muslims after sunset. You know sunset? Sunrise and sunset. Sunrise, the opposite, sunset. غروب الشمس. To break their iftar, to break their fast. To break your fast. Fast means what? صيام.
Fast صيام.
To break their fast during the month of Ramadan. Iftar. It's only for Muslims in Ramadan. We call it iftar. Okay. شايف هنا بقى جات لك الصيغة كاملة ازاي؟
أيوة that is eaten.
yes. هناك كانت محذوفة that is دي كانت متشالة. يعني أنا ممكن أقولها a meal eaten by Muslims. صح، بس هي اللي دارس جرامر قوي هيعرف إن في جزء هنا محذوف. أخدت بالك a meal that is eaten by Muslims.
Okay.
passive برضه تمام. Okay. Let's take this meal.
Lunch, a meal that you eat in the middle of the day.
Yes, middle of the day, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, lunch. Okay. This is the one that you said, snack.
Snack, a small amount of food that you eat between meals.
Yes, as you see here, small amount.
Amount. What's meaning in this amount?
كمية. Small
كمية.
amount. كمية قليلة, yes. Small amount of food. لأن هي مش main meal. As you see in the picture, it could be biscuits, popcorn. Some people eat snacks, fruits as snacks. Or a bar of chocolate as a snack. Okay, so this is the snack. Amount means كمية. You got the meaning?
Okay.
Okay. We have
Supper.
Supper, yes, correct. Supper. What's the supper?
The last main meal of the day, usually an informal meal that you eat at home before going to bed.
Yes. يعني زي ما نقول كده، زي ما قلنا late breakfast في البرانش، في الليت مورنينج، ده في الليت نايت بقى. يعني انت for example you had your dinner at 7 o'clock you slept at 12 o'clock ف you are hungry so you eat something على طول directly before you sleep. It's supper.
Okay.
حاجة زي العشاء المتأخر يعني supper. The last main meal of the day usually informal، مش من الوجبات الأساسية الأساسية that you eat at home before you go to bed. Supper. Double P, supper. Okay, because if it's one P, what will you say? How could you read it?
Super.
Super, yes, probably. Yeah, then we have dinner.
Dinner,
Yes, Mr.
the main meal, the main meal of the day eaten in the evening of at midday. A more usual, a more usual word for a midday meal is lunch, and early evening meal is sometimes called tea.
ده في England. The main meal of the day eaten in the evening or at midday. هو في بعض الناس بتتغدى بدري قوي بيعتبروا الدينر ده main meal بالنسبة لهم. they eat it in the midday. في middle of the day مثلا 5 o'clock 4 o'clock they call it dinner. هي مشهورة أكتر في الدول اللي بره. A more usual word for the midday meal، احنا عندنا المين meal في midday lunch. Some countries midday meal is dinner. An early evening meal is sometimes called tea. ده في England زي يسموه بس tea وكيكس وحاجات زي كده. ده بيبقى برضو نوع من أنواع الدينر. tea and cakes اللي هو دايما يقول لك English tea كده مع كيكس وخلص على كده. ده بيبقى dinner. Early evening meal is sometimes called tea. Okay.
Dinner.
These are the main meals in the day.
supper after dinner or before dinner?
لا after. خلاص دي انت رايح تنام.
Okay.
After dinner. Supper after dinner. Okay. These are all the types of meals that we can find during the day or at any time. Are they clear for you?
Clear.
طيب خلينا بقى نقول ايه، هعمل لك stop كده و I'll ask you. طيب مستر كريم. What's the large meal for a lot of people to celebrate something? أنا عارفة إن أنت لسه ما حفظتش بس إحنا بنراجع عشان تبقى المراجعة بالنسبة لك easy. خليها لونج إيه بقى؟ feast. أنت عارف fist اللي أنت قلتها دي قبضة الإيد، لما تضم إيدك كده وتقفلها، القبضة بتاعت الإيد دي اسمها fist. F-I-S-T قبضة. طيب what's the small amount of food that you can eat between meals?
F-I-S-T F-I-S-T قبضة.
Yes, fist. لكن الوليمة بنقول عليها feast long E. يعني شفت دايما ازاي بس النطق بيغير معنى الكلمة من short E long E المعنى اختلف. اوكي. طيب what's the انا قلت لك حاجة نسيت. What's the first meal of the day? Usually around 6 to 9. Yes, breakfast. And what's the cold meal that you can take it with you in the office, for example? It includes sandwiches or fruits.
Box lunch or lunch box.
Bro. And what's the meal which you can find where you can find all the types of food displayed or presented on a table where you can go and take your food by yourself? Buffet, yes.
Buffet.
Yes, correct. And what's the meal which is eaten in the late morning instead of breakfast and lunch?
Late morning.
احنا قلنا بناخد جزء من كلمة breakfast وجزء من كلمة lunch ونعمل بيهم
Brunch.
Yes, brunch. Okay. And what's the breakfast which includes bread, butter, coffee, pastries, or croissant?
Continental breakfast.
Yes, continental breakfast. Excellent. And what's the meal that Muslims eat in Ramadan after sunset?
Iftar.
Iftar, excellent. And what's the meal that you eat in the middle of the day?
Lunch. Midday.
Middle of the day, yes. Same. Midday or middle of the day means same. And what's the late meal that you eat before you go to bed? Supper, excellent. And what's the meal that you eat in the evening? Or sometimes people eat it in the midday.
Dinner,
yes, excellent. And in some countries it's called tea. The early evening is called tea. Dinner, yes. That's great, Mr. Karim. الحمد لله انت كده حفظت حاول بقى ان انت to study the definitions. يعني I'll ask you what is brunch and you tell me what's brunch next time ان شاء الله when you revise it by yourself.
إن شاء الله.
ان شاء الله. طيب عايزة بس منك 5 دقايق. Let's listen to something.
Can you send me this PDF because the PDF
they sent yesterday.
Sent from you different.
The one that Yasmin sent yesterday is different?
It's different, yeah.
Really? Why?
Arrange is not not good.
The arrangement?
Yeah.
خلاص اوكي I will send it to you بس هي المشكلة ان ده مكتوب عليه 6 no problem I will send it to you بس انت بتبقى عارف ان هي
missed something and he didn't send the PDF about before session.
لا they sent it انا قلت لها قالت لي انا بعتتها برضو اللي هي الفور احنا اللي احنا فيها دي الفايف الفيفث وهي بعتت لك الفور.
فين بقى الفور بقى؟
بعتت لك هي الفور خليها دي على
ايوه اوكي
تمام. have you found it? okay no problem I'll send it with you بس هنا التايتل مكتوب عليه 6th session فهبعته لك no problem.
نو بروبلم مش مشكله بس يعني انا بقول لحضرتك
خلاص انا هشيك معاها برضو ليه مبعوت متلخبط. حاضر هشيك معاها تمام. طيب انا هسمعك short conversation between a waiter and a customer. Just listen to it وان شاء الله next time by the beginning of the session I will make a conversation with you. You will be the customer and I will be the waiter. هتقولها من دماغك بقى مش عايزاك تقرا ولا اي حاجه خالص. You entered a restaurant وهنعمل conversation between the waiter and the customer. But just listen to this one. You can take this as a model لو انت حابب تعمل منها some expressions. Sound مستر كريم معايا؟ الو
الو
معايا في ساوند؟
ستوب ناو.
طيب م-
Hello. How can I help you?
Hello. I would like a table for 4, please.
Of course. Please follow me. Here's a table for 4.
Thank you. Could you give us the menu, please?
Yes, of course. Here you are.
Thank you.
Can I get you anything to drink?
Just water for me.
I'll have a lemonade.
I'll have a milkshake.
I'll have an orange juice.
Great. I'll be right back. Are you ready to order?
Yes, we are. I'll have the grilled chicken and a salad.
Would you like a starter, sir?
Yes, I'd like the vegetable soup.
For starter, I'd like the vegetable soup. For the main course, I'd like the grilled fish.
I'll have the chicken soup and the lasagna.
I'll have the chicken soup, the grilled chicken and some salad.
Excellent. I'll be right back.
It smells so great.
I am so hungry and I want to eat, but the soup is so hot, I can barely touch it.
Wait for it to cool down before you eat it.
The grilled chicken tastes delicious, doesn't it, Paul?
Yes, Dad, it does indeed.
What about your lasagna, Amy?
I love it. It's my favorite dish.
Great.
How's your fish, Mom?
It's excellent. I'm so glad we came to this restaurant. Could you please pass me the salt, Paul?
Here you are, Mom.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy your meal?
Yes, it was wonderful, thank you.
Would you like something for dessert?
Yes, for dessert, I'll have ice cream, please.
I'll have the chocolate cake.
I'll have ice cream.
I'll have the cheesecake, please.
Everything looks great. Let's eat the desserts.
Dad, I'm thirsty. I would like to drink some water.
Help you.
Could you bring my son a glass of water, please?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Can I bring you anything else?
No, thank you, just the bill.
Okay, sir. I'll be right back with the bill.
الو
الو
معايا؟
مع حضرتك، بس الصوت فيه مشكلة والكلام سابق الصوت. بليز ابعت لي اللينك وانا هعمل ريفيجن فيه اسمعه.
تمام خلاص مفيش مشكلة. I'll send you the link. Try to listen to it وهنعمل إن شاء الله by the beginning of the next session conversation tomorrow إن شاء الله. Tomorrow you have a session Wednesday, right?
I know. بس
خلاص
خليها يعني.
No problem. خليها في الكونفو. No problem. Okay.
مش الكونفو ده يوم السبت الساعة كام؟ هيبقى 9 ولا 7؟
خليها اللي يريحك مش مشكلة.
لا اللي يريحك
9 بتوقيت السعودية يعني بالليل.
شوف اللي يريحك عايزين، بس عشان انا كده
يعني
يوم السبت ده خلاص عشان عندي مدارس يوم الاحد، فهنبقى في البيت بدري يعني.
تمام مفيش مشكلة. خلاص خلينا 8.
شوفي انت بس واكدي عليا بس. شوفي بصي خلينا نأكد
يعني
بكره.
خلينا 9 مش مشكلة.
خلينا نأكد بكره ماشي ان شاء الله.
خلاص مفيش مشكلة ان شاء الله. بس تمورو عندك سيشن ان شاء الله. تمام
الساعة 7 ان شاء الله بكره.
خلاص بأمر الله ان شاء الله. اوكي مستر كريم، شايفاك مشغول طبعا في الشغل يعني. ready to take homework ولا مش هتعمله؟
ان شاء الله
ادي homework ولا لا؟
ايه homework؟
ادي
homework لا اوكي send homework send homework
طيب
بس
I'll send it
I
ونشوف
didn't
وقت.
I don't do tomorrow
مش
ان
هتعمله
شاء الله
بكرة؟
the next
اوكي
مش هعمله
خلاص
بكره يعني ان شاء الله المره الجايه يعني.
ان شاء الله. طيب مش مشكلة، على الأقل تفكر فيه يعني وانت ايه شغال. طيب يا مستر كريم هسيبك تفطر وتتغدى بقى، انا جوعناك النهارده، خدنا كل الميلز.
لا 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 ولا يهمك.
اوكي مستر كريم ثانك يو سو ماتش.
اوكي ثانك يو
السلام عليكم.
مع السلامه.